welcome to the 24th episode of the Can Learn Library here at the North Battleford Library. Today, this time of year, is full of color, and I thought I would do a craft with color for inside the house. I have experimented with several instructions and have found out that by putting together something from one and adding it another way, hopefully the kinks will be worked out. Today's craft is tinting glass jars. You can use any clean glass jar you have at home. I used some mason jars and they tinted quite nicely. So we'll try that. And these are the items that you will need to make the craft. Okay, I've got a couple of little jars here that I'm going to try it out with. We need Mod Podge gloss glue. We need a disposable plastic bowl, some water, liquid food coloring, some popsicle sticks. You can use a cookie sheet, or I've got this little square pan because my jars are so little that I'm going to use that. Some wax paper or parchment paper will work, and something like newspaper that I have below there just to protect your workspace. So now we can make the craft. So now we're ready to start. Off to the side, I've just put a few popsicle sticks here because when you turn your jar upside down, you're going to want it to drain but not stick to the paper. All right, so now we're going to take our disposable container and we are going to put a few globs, get this open, a few globs of the Mod Podge into our container, and we're going to add the color. This one I think I'm going to try a yellow one, so we'll see how that works with this. And it recommends that we use about 15 to 20, so I'm going to try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm only going to use 10 because I think that my jars are pretty small, and the 15 to 20 I think would be like for your regular mason size jars. And we're going to add a little bit of water. It says about a teaspoon, so I'm just going to put a little bit in. Don't want to put too much because it can make it streaky. There. Okay, so I don't know if you can see. Let's just you can see that the yellow, and we're just going to mix it up with one of our popsicle sticks. Just going to get the color really mixed up well before we pour it into the jars. Okay, so you can see here it's mixed up pretty good. Once we've got that all mixed up, we're going to pour some of it into the jar. We don't need too much in the jar because what you're going to do is roll the jar around. I don't know if you can see, but I'm just trying to make it cover all of the area. We don't want too much in it. Kind of tricky, so I'm going to do it over top of this just so that if any escapes, it's going to go back into here for the other jar. So I'm just going to roll it around and just wipe any excess that comes off the edge here. Let's just get that. Just make sure that right to the end of it. And then we're going to place it upside down onto these popsicle sticks so that they don't stick to the paper, because they have to sit for at least half an hour that way. So we're going to do the other jar. So we'll pour a little bit more because this jar is a little bit bigger, has a little more surface to cover. Okay, so again, we're going to just roll it around so that it covers every part of the inside of the jar. Let's see here. If you do this too fast, you're going to pour it all out. So we'll try to get this part of it. Let's just see, maybe I didn't quite have enough in there. So I'll pour a little bit more into there. Kind of hit and miss with how much you need. And every jar, different sizes, will need different amounts. But let's see if we can get this so that it can at least cover it all. Rolls around. So I've preheated the oven to 225 because we are going to bake this once it has, it's going to start to cover there. There we go. I think we're almost got it all covered. Okay. So we'll put it on here so that it gets a chance to leak the excess out. And we'll wait the half an hour and then we will put it into the oven. Okay, we'll see you in a little bit. Okay, now the jars have leaked out as much as they can, I guess. We're going to put them upside down for 20 minutes. Ooh, okay. And then we're going to place them the other way for 30 more minutes. So we'll do the first 20 minutes at 225, and I'll see you back in a bit. Okay, it's been 20 minutes on one side, so I'm going to take them out and we're going to flip them to the other side. So let's see how they're doing. They're starting to get a little clear, but it's going to take a little more time, so just be careful because these are really hot. Helps if you have pot holders, and I don't. Okay. Put it this way. Oh, sorry. There. And just put this over. Sometimes it sticks a little, and I see like it's got like spaghetti strands, but we'll get it flipped over. There we go. So back into the oven to continue for another 30 minutes. Now, if they seem to be still kind of white and not clear, you might have to cook them for an extra 15-minute intervals and just keep on checking on them. So let's hope 30 minutes works. They're small enough. Okay.
Here is the finished product. I guess I could have put a little bit more yellow in there, but it's kind of neat if you like the little paler colors. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching this today, and we'll see you next time for the Can Learn Library here at the North Battleford Library. Stay safe and take care.